Y'all know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. I am your one and only host over here at ET Gaming, the one and only ET himself. Join me today to see what I think you missed in the GTA trailer today that was released on Netflix. It's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think you missed a little bit of car details, a little bit of the new mechanics, the weapon wheels look new, the map. Wow, you know what I mean? We're just gonna go through it piece by piece. Make sure you subscribe, all the great things. Make sure you follow us at Gamers Garage on TikTok, ET Gaming. Easier way to find out which is or. Follow us on Twitch Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We streaming live. I ain't gonna hold you that much. Let's go. All right, first off, let's start with the clothes, man. Boom. Let's pause it right there. As you see, look at my man Sneaks. Look at, hey. Everybody looking somewhat fresh-ish, I guess, if you're in Florida. Hairstyle, little afro, doing what they do. You know what I mean? Maybe towel over the neck could be an accessory. I don't know. Maybe it could, maybe it can't. I would like to see it. Look, he got a Rolex on. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. So we peeped the clothes at first. That's the first thing I peeped. Everybody got. I'm always looking at the gear. You know what I mean? Making sure everybody's fresh. Chain, big chain on them. Big chain on them. Big chain on them. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get a better look. You see a better look at the chain in the elevator? Look like they worked on that. You know what I mean? Personally, being look like they worked on that. I wonder if you could customize your own, maybe in GTA Online. That'll be fire. I don't know. Elevators is maybe back. I don't know, because you're going to see a couple more elevator up and downs in the breakaway. Maybe no low screens. What I peeped. Them dog lovers, what's happening? As you see, we got. Oh, let me move the camera. I am sorry. Dog lovers, what's happening? Dog lovers, what's happening? Look at that. Now, I don't know about the scold. So somebody need to get put somewhere for the scold. But, Pat, I think you gotta get 30 because if he jumps on you. I wonder how many dog breeds are in this game. Right now, we see one. Look at the hat. Look at the gear. We back at looking at the gear again. You know what I mean? Everybody looking fresh. Looking, you know what I mean? Florida fresh. Now we get the first, I think, like a little walk right here. We don't really see nothing. So we gonna keep it moving. Now, my bad, I ain't pausing right, but look at this. Many people had grills in 5. I wonder, can your character get one now? Because his grill looking pretty good. Is it me? I know I paused on that wrong time. Now let's get to the action. Let's talk about the dev real quick. Bam. Weapon. Only at the top, not a problem. Health. I think the health is usually where the map is at in the bottom. Now it's at the top. What's the eye? I think the eye is for specialty moves, slow down time, maybe special shots. For the shorty driving maneuvers like Franklin. I don't know. Maybe something like, maybe he got the Michael shooting. But as we see here, lacing. Gun names on the floor. Picks it up easy. Now, I don't know in 5 if they really worked on picking up the gun, but you don't pick up the gun like that in 5. I feel like you pick up the gun like that in 4. I don't think you pick up the gun like that in 5. Look how nice he picked that up. Easy. Smooth. Let's keep it moving. I don't think it's gonna be demolition. I think it's gonna be your first enemy coming up right here. The reason why I paused it. Look at him walking up. I think we're gonna have dirty cops in Miami. I think because, like, that's the whole premise. Miami, dirty cops, moving things, you know? And I think he's your first one right here. Oh, I paused it. Crazy. I think he's your first one right here. I think he's your first one right there. They even say his name. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna get to where they say his name. They even say his name. So he already had a run-in with you, clearly. Mendez out here running rampant. Mendez is out here taking over. So that's another piece I feel like is going to be interesting. I feel like one of the big bosses is going to be Mendez. And we're going to have to deal with Mendez and his dirty cops and his dirty ways, paying Mendez off, stuff like that. Let's keep it moving. Now, as we go on here, look, little interactions. Let's talk about how dense the house is real quick. And how well decorated the house is real quick. Let's talk about that real quick. And how well decorated the house is. Look at everything. Really take a minute and look at everything. This house is dense. Like, there's things on things. She got a candle. She got stuff going on. Junk in the back. Books on top of chairs. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you got a grandma, if you got a nana, nuna, you've been at their house, there's random books on chairs or random books on random objects. So that touch right there, I'm like, all right, somebody's working. Let's go. And I ain't gonna lie, if if you got a mother, grandma, nuna, a abuela, a nana, they don't care what's going on, gunshots going on, you ain't coming in my house. you ain't coming in my house without being polite. Let's go. I like the details. Let's keep it moving. Yo, this is the beginning what I want y'all to see. Now, usually, let's check it right here. Boom. They gave you a first little sight in carjacking. Hello. Slim Jim. Hey, you got to get that coat hanger and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Or you can smash the window, old school. Smash the window. Or you can Slim Jimmy it. But it look like there's a mini game to it. Just like that we in. So I think there's going to be a lot of that going on. A lot of Slim Jimmy in these cars. Maybe import, export. Simian type of action. I don't know. There's always like that in GTA where you selling cars. So I like that. I like that a lot. Let's keep it moving, baby. Let's see what else we got. So what I think is maybe we're going to have cribs. And the reason why I say maybe is because look how, like, once again, I want to just talk about decorations. I want to talk about how dense the houses are real quick. Look around. Dense. Look around. We got products on the shelf. You know what I mean? I'm not saying GTA 5 didn't have that, but it wasn't as dense as this. The house is dense. Now, the reason why I say this is not a cinema either, because we're about to walk out. Check it right now. Let's fast forward a little bit so you can check it. So what it looks like right here, as you see, is if your partner's taking too long, that you can hurry them up. Vice versa, possibly. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. That's like GTA San Andreas. You know what I mean? Commanding the troops you got around you. Yo, come over here, stay over there. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the NPCs just do NPC things. Let's keep it moving. So let's see about the density of the house here. Look at that. Dense. You're going to hear me say this word a lot. Let's go. Dense. So he goes right in the fridge. And you're going to see something in the fridge here, right? So the reason why I say you're going to see something, because it's going to be interesting. If you played Red Dead Redemption, I think I said that wrong. Red Dead Redemption. There we go. If you played it, the second one, of course. The details, the snake, what is it? The snake oil, the snake juice, whatever it is. Don't quote me. Don't kill me in the comments. Whatever it is, a snake venom that you drinking up, giving you your special powers and all that back. You know what I mean? That you need. It looks like we got that here. Hello. Yo, give me that bliss berry smoothie on the side. You know what I'm saying? To give me some, I don't know. What's that, stamina? But the eye is definitely interesting. I maybe stamina's for driving and the eyes for shooting. Or they both have that eye. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. I'm really interested about that, though. Density. Density. Let's talk about it again. Density in this house. Density is crazy.
Does life feel hopeless? Are you constantly searching?
Now, of course, we have GTA TV. You can't have GTA without GTA TV. You didn't miss that, so we're gonna move on because you didn't miss that at all. You know what I mean? Maybe we have hunting. Though. I'm not really sure though. Let's check the car. We have our first car. Look in and out. Look at it. It is a dirty one. But most importantly, I want you to look at the left. Look at your bottom left right now. Look at that. Look at your bottom left. Do we see a 3D map? Hello. Why is the building? Did they leave that in there by mistake? Or is that, what is that? What is that? I'm trying to find out. You're trying to find out. We're all trying to find out. Let's find out together when it drops. Let's go. Because I don't know. But I know it's 3D. But when you drive out, no other building become 3D. Convertible. Quick convertible top drop. Can't stop. We got a couple cars here. Hello. Hello. We got a couple cars here. Look at them. Now, these are cars that are in GTA 5 at the moment. So I wasn't really thrilled. But, well, the Sentinel's not actually. But wasn't really thrilled. So we're going to keep them. We're going to keep a lookout, though. We're going to keep a lookout. Looks like the same kind of cars GTA has already right now at the moment. But let's look at the city. Dense. Look at the traffic. Dense. I'm going to be using that word dense a lot because it looks pretty good. Now, they said they play this on the PS5. They didn't say a PS5 Pro. They said PS5. And the reason why I say that is because if you look far, 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 it looks like it's not grabbing what it needs to grab from the distance. You know what I mean? If you catch what I'm saying? Now, who knows? I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe I play better on the Pro. I don't know, but I did peep that. I did peep how kind of every car still looks kind of, you know, blockish, but we got our normal cars on the right here. Nothing special so far. Normal cars that you see right now in the game, but just look at the scenery. We have a bus on the left, though. Now, I was playing GTA 3. People were waiting for the bus. I wonder, does the bus pick people up and stuff? Because look at that bus on the left. We got a couple buses here, actually. On the left, and a bus all the way up ahead. Look at that. People are actually waiting for the bus. So the bus en route, can we take a bus? Hello. Purple car, purple car, purple car. I'll show you like 10 times. Yes. Glistening. Who is that? What is that? Where is that? What is that? I've been trying to think of what that is. I can't get a clear vision of that. Let's guess it together. The famous bridge that we're crossing here. Look at this. Look at the view. Let's look at the view. And then they start on this right here. Nightlife. We got a G-Wagon in the nightlife right there. Look at the G-Wagon. We got a car getting towed above me. And then I don't know if there's going to be random fights in the street. But he is giving him the business. Let's go. Can we eat chips? Another thing I peeped. We look like we can eat chips. You know what I mean? Look like we eating chips. Homies in the back. Look like we getting bikes again. You know what I mean? Look like we just getting bikes. Hey, Peep the fighting sequences. She's fighting 3. Now, GTA 5, the fighting is, the fighting is not that good. I can't lie. Can we fight 3-on-1? Peep it out. Bow. Whoa. What? What? Fire. Let's go. Let's look at this scene here. It looks like we're banging out in the neighborhood. I don't know what's going on, but we wearing a backpack, though. Headshots. Headshots. Clean. Let's keep it moving. So I want to look at this right here. Talk to me about the density. Please talk to me about the density here. Look at this. People chilling, people talking, people drinking, people mingling. Amazing. And you can hold hands. Let me move this camera over here for y'all. Hold hands. They holding hands. You can hold hands. It's an option, not like it just a cinema. This is a walk-in right here of them walking in, holding hands. So by the looks of it, it looks like we're going to be doing a lot of robberies. And the reason why I say that is this scene right here.
Leonida, baby. Then he cranked the speed up so fast that we thought we was flying.
The reason why here, look at the match change. Bam. 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 So it looks like we're going to be doing a lot of robberies. They didn't give us gameplay of robberies. They just showed us that. Only thing, yeah, we ain't getting gameplay robberies. Let's talk about the drive. Let's talk about the highways. Hello. Give it to me. Looking packed. Let's talk about the No Hezzy gang. Let's talk to y'all. 2 lanes here. Are you weep? You with this? They talk like it's going to be a dense city, and this is very dense. Look at it dense. Now let's talk about the cars. We're going to look at the cars on the left. We got some nice Audis. You know, we don't really get to see that many crazy amount of cars, but we do get to see cars in this game, though. You know what I mean? They gave us a good full. We got a GLE. We got a Lambo truck. If you missed it, let's run it back. You're about to see the GLE right here coming up on the left. You see it. I see it. Benefactor what? You know what I mean? What's that going to be? And right behind it, green Lambo. Hello. Hello. Pagani's. Where we at? What we doing? Grotti SUV maybe? Who knows? Let's keep it moving. But I peeped it. My eye was out. Let's pause it right here. Traffic. Now, this is where I'm interested in. Is like, is there going to be continuous like roadblocks, accidents, and people fixing the accidents, or is this a permanent staple right here that this happens? Hopefully not. I'm interested to see. But what I'm also like is how lively the city looks. Let's move it up. Let's move up to this scene here, the shooting scene. Tires. Good roll right there. That roll was clean. Let's talk about that roll. Let's run it back a little. And let's talk about that roll. Right? Let's talk about that roll. I'm the only one here running it back for y'all real quick. Look, look, look. Bam. Tire. Boom. Boom. Now, that looks like gameplay, but at the same time, the map looks a little weird on the left, so I'm not really sure if that is gameplay. But let's talk about the wanted all the way on top. Yes, sir. Let's talk about it. Look like we have a wanted on our description, our car, our clothes, and who we are with. Yes. So that means you have to split up, change your clothes, change your gear, and change your car to start losing some stars. Interesting. As you see, let's keep the shootout going for a little bit. Bam, tire, nice spin out. Bam, tire. Good, another roll we just seen right there. Right? Clean, very clean all the way throughout. Like I said, we don't see the map. I guess you see the map a little bit. We're back to cinema again. Now, this is why I like the discussion here. We're going to play this discussion. Because this is why I think...
You want me to take the wheel?
What? No.
Look. You
I
drive
feel
it
like
safe.
she is going to be our stone cold hard character.
A professional adapts. Are you a professional, Lucia? Huh?
I feel like Lucia is going to be our number 1 and Jason's going to be our number 2. Just by this talk here, lets me know that Lucia is going to be going to the full extent and Jason's maybe just be an extra. I got no issue with that. I actually like Lucia. I like how they got her. I like her attitude. I like how she's dressing. I like how she's running. So I'm really excited for that actually. Cause Jason just looks like he's just down for whatever. Lucia look like she is kind of like the brains, but she look like she's gonna be wilding out too though. But anybody look like they could drive is also why I like Lucia, and let's show why right now.
Good. I need a professional.
And Lucia, are you a professional? She about to show you why.
So is too. Let's go.
So I like the clean switch, bam, and now we whipping it. So maybe there's gonna be driving abilities, cause look how clean that turn she just hit. You know what I mean? So maybe like Lucia gonna be a better driver than Jason. Jason's a better shooter than Lucia. Lucia's more athletic than Jason. Jason's more, you know what I mean, busting through walls. You know what I mean? Maybe that might be it. Brute and smart, smart and brute. Who knows? Bonnie and Clyde. Hello. So now we whipping it. And as you see, he's going his own route. They didn't stop him. He's doing his own thing. And the map is finally gave you some guidance. Look how packed the city is. Density, baby. Density, density. She has the same amount of stars. There's only 5. There's 6 up there, though. So, SWAT. Army. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to this scene. This, me personally, I'm not that excited about this scene right here. The fire, I feel like, is like, Red Dead Fire was amazing. Red Dead Fire was amazing. Like, I feel like leather seats should be going crazy. You know what I mean? Now, I don't set cars on fire, so I don't know how fire spreads on cars. But I feel like it might not spread this way, though. So that's just me. Maybe I'm a little picky. I don't know. Mind you, I don't set fire to cars. So now let's talk about it. They switched cars. Check the stars. Cars missing. Now that you need our description, our clothes, and who we're with. But watch the cop pass by.
Warning next time?
What should I tell you to put in your calendar?
And the stars are in red. So maybe when you just like change cars, if you just don't get out of it, play cool. And you stopped at they stopped at a stop sign, so I don't know if this plays a part at all either. But if you remember Grand Theft Auto 3, if you ran a light, they used to honk at you. So I don't know if it's gonna play a part or not. But hey, it's good to notice right there. You know what I mean? Change the car, cops no longer want you, and you drive off safe.
Come on.
We passed the test?
You did fine.
Stingray! Hello, let's talk about the Stingray and what's behind it. 4GT possibly, but we got a Stingray. Hello.
We're still alive.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this right here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Big, giant, good, amazing view. We have a tennis court, so we're gonna be able to play tennis. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. Can we own a mansion by the water? I don't know, but there is a lot of housing by the water. I don't know if they're gonna let us own different apartments either, but there is a lot of houses in this game. Extent view, we get a good view right here up in the clouds. Everything looks great. I can't lie. Let's keep it moving. We're gonna go on to the activities. Let's go right here. Let's shoot it.
Can help us?
I'm gonna move myself to the middle because there's gonna be some interesting stuff.
Back in Bayside.
Scooters. So they're riding scooters. There's people off the rip. They are riding scooters. We got scooters. So scooters. We have on the bayou here. Look at this in the swamp. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool. And then we got wildlife. You see me moving the camera. We got wildlife. Maybe we could be able to hunt. I don't know. I think we'll be able to hunt. We got basketball. Basketball is back. Basketball is back. As you can tell, there's shoot right there at the bottom. Shoot right there at the bottom. Basketball is back. And it looks like this is at our house. Because the car's right there. There's a garage. Looks like this is where we're going to be able to get in and out of the fan boat to get into the bayou if you look past Jason. So maybe this is Jason's house because Lucia house looked like it was in the city. Do they live together? I don't know. Water. And he shot it. So we got scuba diving. Scuba diving. Full scuba diving. Look at the manta rays. Working out is an activity here. She pumping that iron. 50 on a bar. 40 if the bar's weight. So that's a 90 banger. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Lucia. Nothing. It's nothing. Look at that. You know what I mean? It's nothing to her. We got dolphins and diving. I just wanted to mention it out. But look how vast the water is. Now, I don't know if you can swim this far. I don't know if you would go to the island all the way to the left out there. I don't know how vast the water would be. This is Florida. Are they going to involve the Caribbean islands? Because that's kind of off of Florida, not too far from Florida. But there's a lot of islands that come off of Florida. So I'm interested on how they're going to play that part. The map is already big enough. But who knows? Let's shoot. We got some jet skis, of course. But I don't know what the hell we doing here. That's probably a mission. We got kayaking through the water. I'm with it. I'm with kayaking through the water. Look like we Lucia and this Jason right there. Look how dense. I'm gonna tell you again. You're gonna hear me say this a lot. Dense, density, dense. The dense. Everything is dense. Let's shoot. Nah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to go in a club or not. To be honest with you. Let's talk about the bike. Let's talk about the, nice bike. Let's talk about the nice bike. And let's talk about the Mustang in the back. Convertible. Pink. Nice. Boom. Let's also talk about the angel over here. The angel with the horns. Hello? Right above me? You see that? Angel with the horns. So maybe after she just came out robbing some shit. Like maybe after every activity we do bad or something. I don't know. And once again, cops don't wanna. Now this is like a mission. I'm not gonna go with it, but we're gonna go right here. Yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The mini games. Talk about the racing. My bad for the call for you. Let's talk about this dirt bike racing. Excited about that. Look at that. Somebody fell too. Let's talk about it. The nightlife looks amazing. The nightlife looks astonishing. Behind is the paint and spray on the map, as you see, but the nightlife looks astonishing. Let's go. Easy switch, too. Look at that easy switch. Boom, boom. Super easy switch. This is going to be everywhere. Full almost map of GTA 6. Look at it. Huge. Looks like it's businesses in the middle, city in the back, homes in the middle, homes right above her. A lot of place to travel. They said it's going to take long to get to end, and this looks full like it. This city looks dense. If you played Cyberpunk is also a dense city. This looks very like maybe the densest GTA we're going to have. Liberty City was very dense also, but this looks beyond that. We're about to watch an easy switch from the sky to chilling with the homie.
I bet you be real good at battle rapping, dog.
Is battle rap in this game? Imagine Jason on a mic. Where's Jason? Come pacing in my car. Yeah, All right, looks like we're gonna be bodyguards. Looks like we're gonna have different missions,
Here we go, gentlemen.
different things. Let's talk about this mission here.
Come on.
We all saw this mission. We all saw that we're bodyguards as always. You know what I mean? Hey, club scene, party, looks amazing. Everything looks brilliant. Everything looks dense. Dense. Oh boy. We're gonna spend time on this right now. What's going on, y'all? As y'all see, we have GTA Racing. It is back in full effect, full status, full pump. Look how custom the car is. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the neon inside the car. Let's talk about it. Are we going to be able to customize our car to the T? Neon inside? Night racing? Nitrous is back? Full effect? Look at the cars in the front. Look at this spoiler. Oh my God. The decals are ready fire. Everything is fire. I'm already excited about the nightlife and the racing around this game. We can already tell that it's going to be big on street racing. It's going to be a huge map to race on. So crazy races. As soon as they play it on online or let the creators create a race, it's going to be different. I'm talking different. Just look at this car here. And that's not the only time we saw racing. We see two types of racing. We see street racing, and then we also see pro racing. So I think we're going to get two flavors of racing in this game, which I already like. And we already saw ATV dirt bike racing. That's 3 flavors of racing in the game already that they shown in one thing. First of all, they already showed like 10, 20 hobbies you can already get through already. Let's talk about that. Man, let it fly. So each car has decals on the window, on the plate. Lights are different on the plate. Let's talk about the plate customization. Let's talk about the cars. Look like that's a Grotti. Then we got a Pagani on the side there. You know what I mean? Straight night racing. Oh, I'm with it. Look how dense the club is. Wow. Dense. Look like you could be able to drink, be in a club, chilling. I wonder if you'll be able to own a club. Can you ride that monorail? These are questions ET asking. Can we ride the monorail or not? Now, radio stations I'm excited for. We're going to have a good selection of music. So that's what I'm really excited about. But we're going to keep this going here. We're going to fast forward to action, of course. Let's check the action here. Easy 1, 2. So it look like we're going to have good consistency on kill rate, maybe? Because those headshots was clean. Good cover. Nice headshot. Now, let's keep this mission playing a little bit. Because... So, of course, the cinema is cool. And, of course, they got this part. But, come on. They just did it nice right here. Let's go back here. Now, he's supposed to be guarding this guy. It looks like there's going to be part of your mission helping this guy out. They're supposed to be guarding him. He's dumb. He's stupid. You know what I mean? Now, we're going to get to this point here. Boom. Headshot slow motion. There it is, and the eye is used. So it looks like Jason and maybe also Lucia has slow motion aim. Look at the heat. Look at that. Now, maybe yellow is not like damaged. Maybe red is damaged because look, just look. Now you do have a vital vein in your arm right here. So maybe shooting that, boom, or is that his heart? I'm not really sure because he's at a kind of a weird angle. But what I want to focus on also is the yellow. Can you wound somebody? Now we seen him wound people about a couple of times in the beginning. Shot a dude in the leg drop. We seen him wound people a couple of times. Shot a dude in his collarbone. He went down. He wasn't dead. So can you wound somebody but slowing down? And look, he already used it up a lot. So it looks like it uses up fast, and you got to get that drink or something like that to refill or something. I don't know. Let's go. Got some clean. Now let's go to Lucia here. So we got quick actions. You know what I mean? So it's either struggle, get out your choke out, or use the heal. I peeped that. I was like, all right. So it's either you just keep pressing, get on me, or you could just blah. Look, density. Look at beautiful. Look how everything is so beautiful. Look at the rooftop. Now we got a building on the right. Hopefully that building gets complete during the game when we're playing. I don't know. You know how they do. You know, we had a building there for like what? How long? That was not complete. But look at the density is what I want to peep here. Dense. The build is dense. Everything is dense. Fishing, of course. You know. The ending showed us a lot. The ending showed us a lot. Maybe we get boat racing. I don't know. But it was captured on a PS5, not a PS5 Pro. So I like to also know that. But those are the things that I think y'all missed and things that I noticed in this GTA 6 trailer. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. I'm gonna be breaking down some more GTA 6 when it comes down closer. Make sure you follow us on Twitch, where we stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday live on there. We're gonna try to do live on YouTube if we can. But you know, YouTube, we're trying to get our followers up so more videos will go out and then we'll go live on YouTube. Also follow on TikTok, ET Gaming TV Show or Gamers Garage. That's how you find us. Everybody have a great morning, night, afternoon. I am your host over here at ET Gaming, ET himself, and y'all been with us. You know the vibes, man.